I Am Not a Fox by Karina Wolf. Illustrated by Chuck Grunick. On Luca's first day in the city, he went to the park to make new friends. Outside on the gate, he found a list of rules. No ferrets, parrots, possum, rabbits, wild cats, or iguanas. If you're not a dog, keep out. Inside, a pack of dogs regarded him. "You're not a dog," they said. "You're a fox." "That's impossible," Luca said. "I chase cats and yip at mailmen and sniff other dogs, you know where." The head Doberman snorted. "Any fox can act like a dog." "I have a waggy tail and a whiskery nose," Luca said. The second-in-command whiffed. "Any fox can look a little like a dog." "I am not a fox." "He looks mad." "Prove it," said the Doberman. Luca looked around at all the snouts and tails and ears and coats. It was true. He did not look like any of the other dogs. So he left. As Luca walked the city, he found other creatures he looked like. Luca had a shaggy mane around his neck, but he wasn't a lion. Luca had spindly legs for leaping, but he wasn't a horse. Luca had a fluffy tail that curled when he was nervous, but he wasn't a squirrel. "I am not a fox," Luca insisted. A pack of hunting hounds thought Luca was a fox. They chased him under a bridge, around a pond, and into a fountain. Luca hid in a museum, where he found a painting of animals who resembled him exactly. "At last! Dogs like me!" But then Luca read the display. There was a skulk of foxes. "I don't want to be a fox," said Luca, "but it looks like I am one." That night, Luca looked for a forest so he could live as a fox. All he could find was the green at the center of the city. There, he made a fox's dinner of salad with a side of fried worms. It was delicious. Luca lay under the inky sky and watched the stars. There are few good things about being a fox, Luca thought. The fox is sleeping in the forest. At dawn, Luca raced up a hill, chasing a bluebird for breakfast. At the top of the hill, he lost the bird. But there he found himself nose to nose with 3 other foxes. "A pack of foxes!" Luca exclaimed. "Can I join you?" The foxes looked at Luca, and Luca looked at them. "Don't you are not a fox," the foxes said. "I am a fox. Everyone thinks so. I have pointy one and a brushy tail. Any dog can look a little like a fox," the foxes replied. "People run away from me because I'm a wild animal," Luca said. "Any dog can scare a person," sniffed one fox. "But people do not scare you." "And why are you looking for company?" "We don't live in groups," the foxes said. "That's a very doggish behavior." And the 3 foxes scattered because a girl was approaching. "I have always wanted a pet fox," said the girl, who found Luca all alone. "You should come home with me." As a dog, Luca knew he shouldn't go home to a stranger's apartment. But as a wild animal, Luca could do as he pleased. "What do you look like?" the little girl asked when she got a good view of him. "You are not a fox." "No, I am not a fox," Luca practically shouted. "You have the face of a fox, and the long legs of a deer, and the mane of a lion. I don't know what you are." "No one knows," Luca said. Then the girl showed Luca all the other unusual creatures who lived in the city. A woman with a neck like an ostrich, a snake that was a man's necktie, a boy who wore a gorilla suit, and a boy who wore an iguana on his shoulder. See how? The boy got a gorilla suit, iguana on his shoulder, a man's necktie with the snake, doesn't she? The girl held Luca in her arms. "You are the most wonderful mystery I've ever seen. You shall be my mystery dog." The next day at the dog park, Luca fluffed out his flame-colored fur and displayed his dog tag proudly. The chief Doberman stopped them at the gate. "If you're a dog, what's your pack? All dogs have other dogs, or at least a person to play with." Before, Luca did not have a person or a pack, but now he had the girl. Inside, the pack of dogs began to whisper. "What kind of dog is this?" "That's a fox." Luca smiled his fox's smile and puffed out his coat. "I am not a fox," Luca said. "I'm a mystery dog, the very best kind, and you can call me Luca." The end. Ta-da!